Hey again, this is Chloe Brownell with University of North Alabama Office of Alumni Relations. Today we're speaking with Dr. Andrea Hunt, the director of the Mitchell West Center for Social Inclusion at UNA. So she's going to share with us just a few ways that alumni can get involved with the center, as well as kind of some updates on what they've been up to. So
Okay,
Dr.
thank you.
Hunt, yeah, can you
Thank
just
you so
tell us
much,
a little
Chloe.
bit about what you guys have been up to this summer? I know you've been pretty busy.
Yes, so most of our work this summer has really been online and through social media, and really trying to encourage students to try to provide them opportunities over the summer. And a lot of those opportunities are not things that are necessarily happening at UNA, but we have been curating lots of resources for students while they are back home or at other remote locations, that may be some really just great online webinars and other online events for them to take part in.
Yeah, awesome. I've seen like you guys have shared just mental health resources, things to stay busy at home, resources for summer classes going on. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
And
and we partnered with Student Counseling Services in particular to curate several sets of resources surrounding mental health.
and I heard that you guys you're located in Rivers now, or is it Rice on campus?
It is in Rice Hall. So we are on the first floor, which is a little misleading because it is ground floor, mezzanine, and then first
Mm.
floor. And so if people are not familiar with that building, that is a residence hall. And so we are super excited and have been super excited to be on that first floor with student counseling services. And that whole floor has been just transformed into amazing spaces for student counseling and for us. So they have about 3/4 of that floor, and then we just have one hall, and it's such a great space for us.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's been like completely transformed, all new furniture. Your like logos look good. Everything looks really nice and inviting. So that's awesome. And then for alumni, I know are eager to get involved and want to help. Are there any ways for alumni to get involved right now?
We are particularly interested in the talents and time of our alumni. So we want alumni to be engaged still with what is happening on campus. And we want alumni to really be a part of our growing campus community still. And so right now we're working with Bethany Green in volunteerism to put together a list of people that are local, but it also doesn't have to be local. And we're sending it at like a survey out for folks who may want to be a guest speaker in classes. As we go remote this fall, a lot of faculty may be looking for people to zoom in that have lots of areas of expertise that could engage students in those disciplines. And so we'll send that out, and we'll make sure that we send that out in the alumni group, because we would love to have our alumni speaking with students about their fields and their careers. We're also working with the Career Center. They have been doing such great things, and I know you had Melissa on the last one.
That was fun.
Yeah, and so we are working with them on expanding opportunities for our students that are exploratory, which means they're an undecided major, and expanding opportunities for not only internships but job shadowing, which is going to be such a crucial opportunity for our students. And so for us, that means that our students that may come from low income backgrounds, or maybe first generation students, may not have those networks in the way that some other students do. And so we want to get them plugged in to those job shadowing opportunities very early on. And so we would love for alumni who are local or regional that would like to share their area of expertise to reach out to the Career Center or reach out to us, and we can help connect students with those opportunities. We have opportunities as well for alumni to serve on panels or to be mentors as we start really developing a program for our first generation students We have about 30% of our students are first generation, and that's a low estimate. And
Yeah.
so we want to really connect those students with alumni. And so if alumni are interested in mentoring in their field, we would love to be able to connect them with those academic departments and students. And so lastly, if there's, we could always use, donations. We could always use even sponsorship. So if alumni are, working someplace and they want to partner with us to do some programming in the fall or spring and want to kind of serve as that sponsor, we would love to be able to do that. And we would love to be able to be a guest speaker at somebody's place of business. If they have a group or civic group that they want to share what's going on campus, we would love to come to them or Zoom in with them and just share all the work that's happening across campus to support our students.
Yeah, so there's lots of ways to get
Yes.
involved and a lot going on.
Well, there is. And I am more than happy if an alumni is like, hey, I want to get involved, but I don't know how. I am always more than willing to help plug people in because we love our students, we love our alumni, and when alumni graduate, we don't see them as leaving the UNA community, and still want them to be a part of all the amazing work that is happening on campus, and they are still such a vital part of that.
Oh yeah, and it's always fun when I'm in class to have alumni that have been in my seat come back to share like their successes and their story, give advice. So I will always listen to them. Well, do you have anything else that you want to share? Any exciting news, anything going on before we log off of here?
Yeah, I guess, we will be back on campus, and we will be back in our physical space. We will have a whole range of programming that we will do in the fall. A lot of that is going to be remote, but we will still continue to provide services to our students. And we really want to engage alumni as much as possible. And so again, if anybody wants to figure out how can they become plugged into what's happening, we would love to be that center or that piece that helps get them plugged into campus. But we're looking forward to just being back on campus and being able to support our students and faculty and staff.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing you there, and we look working with you more in the future. Is there anything else you want to share?
I don't know if people know about just kind of the purpose of the center or the mission of the center. Let me see. And some of the things that we have, we're doing just a lot of, virtual stuff in the fall. And so one of those things that we're working with student counseling services on is to provide trauma responsive training for our faculty and staff that will prepare faculty and staff to address just a range of experiences that students may have had as they went remote in the spring, the range of experiences they may have had over the course of the summer, and how they may transition back to campus. And so we want to make sure that our faculty and staff have those resources to be able to identify any problems that students may be experiencing and how to refer them to the appropriate resources on campus. So we're really excited to work with student counseling services on that particular project.
That's awesome. It certainly can be taxing, going from being at home, and that's a different experience for everyone. And then coming back to campus, getting back into that, and that looks different now too. So it can be a lot for someone to take in.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of our new students, they had their senior years. They didn't get to necessarily experience some of those rituals that are really memorable for so many of us. And so they may have some hesitancy just about what the fall is going to look like. And their parents may have some hesitancy as well. And so we want to make sure that we're addressing that, but also making sure that faculty and staff have the training and support they need to potentially address any of these issues.
Awesome. You guys think of everything.
Yeah, we try to. We got to try to stay relevant. But really for alumni, we have so many ways for folks to get involved that's much more beyond giving. I'm really interested in the talent that our alumni have, and those opportunities that they can kind of pay it forward to students that are just navigating their way through school, and in particular trying to get students to get plugged into opportunities that are going to help them be successful as they work towards graduation, but graduation and beyond.
And now's a really great time for alumni who want to give their talents and time but are, not local. Now we have Zoom. And so
Exactly.
they could certainly just call into a classroom probably and, talk about their career, talk about where they work, things like that. So that would be awesome. Thank
Okay.
you so much for meeting.
Yeah,
Our
you're
alumni will
welcome.
really be interested in this.